Well, we got the little ram lamb. All right, where's Mama? She's over there. Meh. Little ram lamb. We got the sheep moved on to some fresh ground here. Just filling up waters, and there's my first potential problem sheep. I gotta find her again. She's been going up and down and up and down, and I've seen some blood come out of her, but she doesn't even seem to be pushing. But she's well enough that I can't get near her, so I'm just gonna have to let her go. I tell you what, I'm a big fan of like tight moves and fast moves, but with little lambs, it's almost easier to have give them a big piece and let them sit for a little while, because like these day olds are a little tricky. The ones that are 2 or 3 days old, they're really good. They're tight to their mamas, and you know, these are kind of the older ones over here. Funny how that works. I got a lamb right here I really want to check because she's just about the prettiest. See this little spotted one? I hope that's a girl so I can keep her, but I think that'll be a boy. Let's see. Hey, girl. Boy? Yeah, boy. Of course. What about you? Are you a boy? Oh, that's a little ewe lamb, a little brown one. All right. I'm sorry. Don't fight me. I'm starting to lose track. I'll tell you that. I figure we're about a quarter of the way through this thing, and my resolution to keep, definitive, detailed notes has fallen apart already. I won't keep filming, but I am watching. She's right over there. She's just struggling. I might stay out here until it gets a little too dark and just watch her. I wish, that's such a cool looking animal. I wish that was a girl. Oh well. I guess I gotta get some more rams since we're getting bigger, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We're gonna let them get 2 or 3 months old before we figure that out. Not really what I call a beautiful day. It's very comfortable though. It's like 55 and keeps threatening rain, but it never hits us. And I'm all right with that for now. Probably in another week I wouldn't mind, but it looks like we're definitely gonna get rain on Monday, so I'm not real fussed about it. So this is where we were yesterday, or for about 4 days actually. And that's what I'd like to do, but today I gave him a little tighter piece just because I ran out of time. We sold the last of the cows that we were going to sell. Tom took them to the buyer for me, and it's kind of nice to get a private sale because, not that you get a ton more money, but you don't have to pay the commission and all the handling and so on and so on. So it worked out pretty good, and he was pretty happy, I think, when he picked them out. So that's pretty much the end of my day, and tomorrow's Sunday, and we're going to be setting up. We're going to set up a big long shot all the way to the road, and that's what they'll have for a couple of days. And we're just whizzing across this stuff. You can see they've hit it a little bit here and there, but this is new planting, so I don't want to overdo it. And I just want to kind of zoom across this and get back to some of the more established pastures and let this stuff come forward, as we're not even really hitting our stride here in Minnesota. That comes in May. We're still well into April, so. But we're off to the races, and that's the main thing. That last bit of spring where there's nothing to eat and they're just mad about it is my least favorite time of the year, I think. But I love this open country. What I don't love is a lot of people are out working the fields and spraying right now, and it kind of smells like cat pee. That's not my favorite thing, but the rest of it's pretty good. Well, good afternoon. Got ourselves some new lambs and some mixed news, I'd call it. Whew. Ran up that hill, kind of out of breath. Got ourselves a new set of twins over there. And see this girl right there walking around? That was the one with the bag hanging out of her back end that was struggling last night. and didn't end so well. I got her tag number, and we have a dead lamb over here. And looks like we got another set of new twins over there. So if you've never lambed sheep, you just know that every once in a while you get one that just doesn't quite make it. This looks like a pretty big, well, not a very big one. It looks like it just got stuck. I don't want to get too gory. It looks like it was a little ram lamb. And I think it just got stuck and didn't come out alive. And that just happened. So that would have been, looks like a single. So that ewe is on her way out, because she only had one lamb and it didn't make it. She's on the Cull. There she is right there. The one with the big old bag and nothing else happening. So I got her tag number, and the next time we sort sheep, we'll help with that. Here's one giving birth right now. Boy, it's just fast and furious. Goodness. Here we'll get these cute little chocolate brown. I'm just gonna go over there and have a look and make sure she's doing okay. I see the hooves coming. So she's pushing. She doesn't look like she's in too much distress. We'll probably just let her be. I gotta move these sheep. You can see they trimmed it pretty good. If you look at the fence border. It's always tricky moving animals. So what I think I'm gonna do is probably just not back fence and let her get forward to the fresh grass and the rest of the flock when it's time. I think that's probably the best way to go about doing it. If she has this lamb in a minute, I'll take a, get a little film of it. But boy, we're just coming, every time I come out here, I'm coming out here twice a day right now. New lambs. And so far, one dead lamb out of all these is not the worst. So, all right, more to come. All right, there's that ewe that was pushing. Took her about 15 minutes. Nice big lamb. I gotta see if she's done or not. She might be done. Should we see what it is, Mama? See if you got a boy or a girl here. Oh, she just knocked me in the head. Big ram. All right. That's from 07, one of my original ewes that I bred. Let me say it again. One of the original ewes that came out of my farm that I didn't buy in. And look at her frame. We want more of that. So 07 gave us a big ram. I'm kind of pumped about that. Whew. I'm on these hills. It's a good workout after all winter sitting around. As I near my 40s, every winter I get softer and softer. Takes me more to get my fitness back. But that's just the way it is, I suppose. Time marches on. What a good mother. This is her fourth lambing, this girl. Fourth or fifth? I can't remember. I have to think about it. Fifth, yep. So she's quite a mature ewe. No problems. It's great. I stopped recording before I should have. So you can see the line of posts where I had them in this piece right here. And now I gave them all the way to the road, which is like 3 days worth of grazing. So that as ewes are lambing, you see we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't want to move brand new lambs. So we're gonna let their mothers recover and settle. That one just kicked her. Hang on. That brown ewe that little brown lamb was gonna lay down and she just pawed at it to get it up. Sorry. Anyway, no, not back fencing during lambing seems to be the trick. Just to allow them to all move at their own pace. So we'll go have a look at the flock and the older lambs that are zipping around. So we had triplets, twins, singles. So we're still on a 2.0 basis, which is perfect. All right, the cows are going out on grazing finally. This is our whole bunch. Boy, did we slim down. Let's get the calves in here, huh? See my mess of wire I gotta pull up. So we held this whole field here to get going on it. I'm gonna set up the back fence as soon as that little fella gets. I can't tell if that's the heifer or like a bull calf. It's good to see the cattle finally out grazing, I'll tell you that. Here, let's go shimmy this guy in here. Come on, little fella. Go out to your mama. I gotta kind of somehow get to his left before he darts down the... There you go. Oh, see, he doesn't know the wire's gone. All right, I'm gonna get this guy in here without the camera up. And then I'll, yeah. Boy, he must have gotten the shock of his life, because the wire's down right here, and he did not want to go past those blue posts. But I finally got him, so that's the main thing. So we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 South Pole cows, and Ann's dairy cow, a couple of steers, a couple of heifer calves. So we kept back 3 South Pole heifer calves. That'll be bred this summer. So then we'll be up to 9, and then a little 10th one out there, and then some steers for eating. And that's all we got. Hopefully we're talking to the fellow over here about taking over that 80 so we can get off to the races on cattle next. But I want to take advantage of the high cattle prices to fast track my sheep operation. So I'm hoping to have 300 ewes by the end of this year, and then we can start reinvesting back into cattle. And to be honest, the cattle I got rid of were not my South Poles. It was all the stuff I had kind of gathered as I went that wasn't precisely what I wanted. So it was like kind of a relief to pare down to exactly what I wanted, plus that black steer. He's getting eaten this fall. And I don't know, that just kind of felt good to me. Yeah. Anyhow, we got a lot of grass out here, and you can tell they're just, first time I haven't heard a peep out of them in a while. They were getting pretty ornery with me because I had all this grass and I was forcing them to eat hay over here. So all of that's going to get a rest for quite a while, so that when we get back to it, it'll have hopefully some grass growing on it. And then once we get on the full rotation, we should be well stocked appropriately. Pretty nice. There are just some of these 1%er type of days. Boy, look at that. Calves on the ground and a content bunch of cows. So this is where we left it. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and calves. And then the bull at the other farm. And that's what we're carrying into next year. Extremely downsized. But this farm can carry this many cows very easily. And boy, do they look like they're content or what? Makes me happy. Really pleases me. Got this little flock of cowbirds following the mini herd around. It's funny, a couple of years ago this would have felt like a lot of cattle to me, and then I kind of really swelled in size and then contracted, and now it just seems kind of small. Looking forward to, once I get my sheep operation to the right size, working on this next. These calves are a hoot. These are the only 2 I ended up keeping. I think I have one more that's a late calver. She's in the middle there. She's still kind of heavy. One I bought last fall, so you never know exactly when she gets bred or what. But yeah, it's fun to see the little birds. I'm starting to flip over cow pats and see dung beetles on this farm finally. Worms are in abundance. It's pretty nice. We're gonna move the cattle. We're giving them huge pieces because of the numbers, and I just want to be able to clip down the grass a hair and stop it from going to seed if it's under stress at all. So we're headed that way, and the grass is is really starting to come ahead. 8, 10, 12 inches in some places. Very pleased with it. It's been interesting. That's Anne's milk cow right there. Right there. She's having to learn a new routine where Anne comes out, throws a halter on her, and walks her all the way back to the house. And it was a little exciting the first couple days because the herd was kind of crowding us. Just curious what we were up to. And these two calves have been a hoot. They're like kind of tied at the hip, best buds, running around, butting heads, jumping on each other. Definitely have good mothers because they're full of energy and pep. I just realized this hill on my farm, when it's this kind of weather, looks like that old Windows background, the default one. All right.